fall makeup look on the look I'm wearing right now, and I really am obsessed with this look. It's so easy to do, it's so simple, yet it's so beautiful. I just love this look so much, and it's so fall appropriate. I really love how this look turned out, so hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe down below and give this video a big thumbs up. And also, while you're at it, comment down below any Halloween looks you guys are going to do. And yes, without further ado, if you guys want to see this look right here, then just keep on watching. Bye, guys! To start this look, I'm going to prime my eyes in the M.A.C Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I love using this because it takes out any discoloration and it really keeps my eyeshadows lasting throughout the day. Going right into the Kathleenlights times Morphe eyeshadow palette, I'm taking that second shade and using that to set my primer. You really want to make sure you do this because it really makes sure all the shades blend nice and seamlessly. Taking the Lorac Pro 3 palette, I believe, I'm taking these two shades. It's a nice light brown and a light pink shade. I'm taking them and mixing them together and blending them directly into my crease with a big fluffy brush, doing windshield wiper motions to really blend it out and buff it out as well. This color is really going to help blend all the other colors later on. Now I'm going into a clean fluffy brush to further blend it. Going back into that Morphe x Kathleenlights eyeshadow palette, I'm taking this really gorgeous mauve pink purple shade and applying this directly into my crease with a denser packed brush. This is the Dosa Color Crease Brush. I'm taking this and applying it a little bit below that first shade we used, all the way to the inner corner and the outer corner, really keeping it on that outer V. Then going right into that clean fluffy brush we used earlier with no additional color, I'm really making sure to blend everything out. Going back into that palette with a brown shade and a pencil brush, and apply this to the outer corner of my outer V and a little bit into the crease. This is going to add a little bit more definition and smokiness to the look. Then with a clean blending brush, I'm further blending everything out. Then going back into that mauve shade we used earlier, I'm taking that and applying a little bit more just so it stands out. With that same brown shade we used earlier, I'm taking a liner brush and I'm lining this right really closely to my lash line and smoking it out. This really gives a nice dimension to your lashes and it makes them look a lot thicker, as you see here. And I do this because it really makes it look nice and sultry and smoky and a little bit messy, which I really like. Now I'm taking this Urban Decay eyeshadow in the shade Cowgirl, I believe. It's a really nice pink shimmer shade and I'm applying it on the inner corner of my lid just to clean the look up a little bit and make it pop. I'm also taking that shade and applying it right underneath my brow bone to lift my eyebrow up a little bit more. Now I'm adding some mascara. This one's the Marc mascara. I like applying this before I put on my lashes because it really makes it easier to apply and they blend really nicely together. For lashes, I popped on the Ardell Demi Wispies. Going right back in with mascara, I like to use this to blend my lashes and my real lashes together. To start off the face, I'm going to prime it using the Too Faced primer. I really love this primer. It's one of my favorites. Now to start off the face, I wanted to keep it really lightweight but still full coverage. So I went ahead and mixed these two. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. It's a very full coverage foundation. And I went ahead and took drops of the Smashbox BB water to make it a little bit more lightweight. And I really love this mixture. It really made it full coverage but still lightweight and really nice and dewy. Now we're going to highlight as well as conceal. I'm taking my Maybleiline Fit Me Concealer and highlighting right underneath my eyes and down the center of my face. I really love doing this because it adds a little bit more coverage and it really brightens your face up as well. And I'm taking this and applying it with my damp Real Technique sponge. To set off that, I'm taking my favorite Rcma no color translucent powder, and I'm taking that same damp sponge and packing this right underneath my eyes. I really love doing this because it really makes it absorb into your skin and it makes it nice and flawless. I'm also taking some of this powder and setting the rest of my face, so when we apply our bronzer and blush, it really goes on nicely and not too patchy. To finish up the eyes, we're going to smoke out the bottom lash line. So first I'm taking them two shades we use in our crease, the brown and the pink shade, and smoking that out from inner to outer corner. Then going back in with that maroon shade we used from the Kathleenlights palette, I'm doing the same exact thing, really smoking it out from inner to outer corner. Then going back in with that clean fluffy brush, I'm really making sure to buff this color out so it's nice and smoky. Going in with that brown shade we used earlier, I'm applying this really closely to my bottom lashes, just like we did on the top. And then I'm taking any brown eyeliner and applying this right in my waterline and smudging it out. Going back in with mascara and applying to my bottom lashes. Then going right back in with that Urban Decay eyeshadow we used on our lid, I'm applying it right to my inner corner. And that is it for the eyes. Super simple, but super fall appropriate and super gorgeous and natural at the same time. Now we're going to be finishing off the face. To bronze it, I'm taking this e.l.f. blush and bronzer duo, and taking of course the bronzer set and bronzing up the outside of my face to really warm it up and bring color back into it. For blush, I'm going into this Tart Bling on blush palette and taking this really pretty mauve blush and applying this to the apples of my cheeks. To clean up my contour, I'm going back in with the Rcma no color powder and just cleaning it up a little bit. To make our powder highlight pop, I'm taking this cream one by Cover FX in the shade Celestial and applying this right wherever I'm going to be putting my highlight. This really makes it more intense and the powder stick to it more. Now for powder highlight, I'm taking this one by Becca. I'm taking the Pearl one and Champagne Pop, mix them together, and as you see, the highlight is so real. I really love doing this. It just makes your highlight pop even more. Going back in with that Too Faced setting spray, I'm taking this and I'm spraying the rest of my face to set it, and I'm taking my damp sponge we used earlier and patting this in. I love doing this. It really makes your makeup last throughout the day, and it makes it look so much more natural and not powdery. Then I go back in with that powder highlight to re-intensify it while it's still a little bit damp. Now for our lips, I'm aligning it with this lip liner from NYX in the shade Auburn, I believe. I'll leave it down below. And lastly for lips, I'm taking this liquid lipstick from Milian. I'm not sure the name, but I'll leave it down below. It's a really pretty red brown. And that is it for this fall makeup look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!